the last couple of sessions.
Yes, but I just like the frequency because it's a lot more in line with the other campaigns.
Gotcha. Anywho, I believe we are live.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it.
Hello, everyone.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Just popped up on my TV. We're good.
Yeah, we are. Awesome.
Hello from the other side.
No, we don't
That's
want to get
not-
copyright strike. No,
That's
we don't
not
want to
even
get.
in tune. Or maybe that was the point.
Yeah, that was the point. I can't sing worth shit. So you're all good.
No.
It's like, could you sing just a little out of tune so the YouTube copyright ninjas don't get me?
Like, oh no,
I have to
it's
sing
hello,
in tune
but
all the time.
it's hello, but in major key. I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Four?
Four.
Forb.
Anyway, any fucking way. Please end this.
Anyway, except for that way, okay?
Yes. Other directions, please.
Recap time?
Yes. Previously on Ravnica Trail of Dragons, the majority of the group went to the plane of Eldraine, which rhymes, you see. And they went to the forest to encounter Rankle, Master of Pranks, which also rhymes, you see.
Oh my god.
Let's see if this works. Because I want... Yes. It looks like it works. I think.
It's
Sounds like
working.
it works.
Okay, cool. Rankle was there to prankle. He made them go through a maze where they solved everyone's problems, including Goku needing gold hair and the Fortnite V-Bucks.
Oh yeah, I did. Didn't Finn? Didn't P-Fowl do a Fortnite dance?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Truly, yes, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
And Rankle taught them true magic by activating a Caesar's spark.
Oh lord.
And then, on their way out, they encountered Malik, and they taunted him a bunch, but it seems like he kind of beat the shit out of P-Fowl, but it does seem like maybe he's reconsidering his path. Is he really? Is this a deception? Who can say? He did force Eliza to planeswalk, stating that it would really be more believable if he looked like he was still against them, if he did something to Eliza. Anything. And the forced planeswalk was probably the safest way to do that. But before all that, Ika, you've been taking care of a lot of people, mostly people coming from Vonda's lab,
Yep.
in Nivix during all this.
Yeah, but I've been looking after people that come from that lab.
Anadora has kind of been helping you during a lot of this. And Anadora eventually looks to you. It's like, Miss Ika,
Yeah?
you're a planeswalker as well, right?
Yes, I am.
I suppose I'm curious, because you seem to have everything very well put together. How did your spark ignite?
Oh, that's a lot that has happened, like dealing with like the loss of a Ketra in Amonkhet really really put a lot on my mind, put a lot of burden on my mind that I needed to face, needed to confront Bolas about. I felt needed to do what I must do to make sure Bolas can no longer reign over anything.
She thinks for a moment. It's normally something very specifically traumatic in a particular moment, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember seeing Ketra's body just laying there, which it really gave me so much sadness over her.
I know Zyda's mentioned for him it was the moment he ascended, using the term that's used in Amonkhet for basically passing the old trials.
Hmm.
I guess you wouldn't be the first one. My mom got sick. I tried to do what I could, but when nothing I did worked, it took its toll. So I understand. She smiles past that. As you are having this conversation, I apologize. I don't have this already 100% set up, but
Oh, Glenn.
I have to figure out the song is the problem. The exact song I want to do is the problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you know the tone you're going for?
Hang on, I think I know what to look for.
All right, no problem.
Perfect. Because I had it set up with the tabs and everything, but then my computer did a stupid. And
Yeah, no problem.
What can you do?
Okay. Apparently B stop doesn't work, but B clear yes does.
Oh, to clear playlist, it's B stop all. To skip, it's B skip, I think. Oh. What the fuck? is
So
Suddenly freeform jazz.
So a dude in like armor shows up. He comes dashing forward, poses as he slides across over towards you.
Oh no, it's a common rider.
Oh.
Oh.
Excuse me. He points directly at Ika. You must be Ika of the Chasers, correct?
Yes, I am.
I was looking for you. Hands on hips.
Oh. What help do you need?
Natan is following him out of breath. You don't have to run. He just runs out. Of course I do. It's urgent. And he runs back.
Huh?
I am looking for the criminal known as Malik.
Oh, I've heard a lot of things about Malik from my friends.
Yes, I told him that the Chasers might know and went looking for other members, and you seem to be the only one available.
I'll come with you to help out.
Do you know where he is?
I do not know, unfortunately.
That is most unfortunate. Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. He bows. He says he bows and bows.
You know what?
He then raises up. My name is, and he does another pose. Joust, the masked hero.
God fucking damn it! I understand that reference.
He is just a JoJo character brought to life. I love him.
There's an
Great
explosion behind.
Saiyaman!
There is an explosion behind him when he poses.
There's probably like an explosion sound effect somewhere.
Natan jumps.
That probably got Rao's attention too.
It's an explosion, and is it? No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natan, however, is not used to being it, is it? So he jumps. He jumps and ducks for cover. It's like, relax, Mr. Natan. It's simply an illusion. I suppose my investigation must continue. Have you heard anything about where the other Chasers have gone?
It should be somewhere around Ravnica.
Anadora is like, oh, I think most of the rest of them. I know Bedrinus went somewhere with them. I'm just not sure where. I see. So they are off plane. he looks towards Mr. Datan. He's calling him Mr. Datan. It's like he gives a salute. Well, thank you very much for your assistance, but unfortunately, it seems there's only one place this investigation can go.
Where would it go, this investigation?
Simple. He has one arm folded over him and the other raised up with two fingers up in front of him.
Oh, jeez, I know the pose.
And it's like, and then he circles his arms, Kion, and he basically slaps the ground, Chi, and in a puff of smoke he disappears.
Huh?
He's a dork, I love him.
And there's a planeswalker symbol where he was. So
Honestly, probably my favorite planeswalk for this campaign so far.
Did this man fucking ninja vanish as his planeswalk?
yes,
Like a fucking Sentai character, too.
yes.
As someone who grew up watching Power Rangers as a boy, I highly respect him.
As someone who didn't, I also highly respect him.
Yeah.
As a Kamen Rider fan, I respect him.
So Natan is just dumbstruck for various reasons. He's like, okay, sure. I'm not even going to question my life at this point.
It's just a normal Friday in Ravnica. Get used to it.
You're not here.
I know.
This is Natan.
Natan, then I should have him actually disappear if he's gonna disappear. I was too busy doing the music.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then Natan looks over at Ika. It's like, I apologize for all of that.
Yes, so it's just just standard, is it type chaos?
That's normal here?
All the sparks I hear flying around when they do the science stuff. Yeah.
You hear an explosion in the background from Vonda's lab.
Oh, I need to go check that.
Actually, I did need to speak to you about something. So he goes with you.
Alright, let's go together.
Luckily there weren't other people in the lab. Vonda has soot all over her, though.
Oh, what was this explosion this time?
Can you move your token, by the way, Ika? Are you able to?
Yeah.
Or-
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you were able to. It's like, the chemicals were just a little bit more unstable than I thought they were going to be. She looks over. It's like, oh, hey, at Natan. Kind of the tone of voice being like, she kind of has a little bit of an uneasy look on her face when she sees Natan.
Yeah, Natan wanted to come with me, so I let him come across to save time.
It's all within my lab. I'm not breaking any regulations or bylaws or anything like that. You can get out of my fucking face.
What a mood.
Oh, that's actually not why I'm here this time. I'm actually here for Madam Ika.
Yeah, so what assistance do you need?
I believe it may be somewhat of an assistance to you, actually, and your group.
Hmm.
See, I discovered something about some plans.
What plans did you discover?
I'm not 100% certain this is the correct place to speak about it. He looks towards,
Uh, I'll just apologize to Vonda that me and Natan just needs to go speak somewhere private.
Yeah, I get it. Hey, Anadora, you want to drink this? No! And I'm just gonna have y'all go over here.
Oh.
Okay, so how shall I put this? That I think I've locked down part of what this cult you guys are after seems to be planning.
Oh. What have they been planning?
They're trying to build something. And although I don't have all of the details, I thought I could use your help in investigating further because I have discovered a lab, and protocols indicate that it would be rather ill-advised to go by oneself.
Hmm. Have you spoken to Tuffy and Bear about this discovery?
They are busy on Eldraine, unfortunately. I can't planeswalk. I don't have a way to get in contact with them. In fact, you're the only one of the chasers I can get into contact with right now, so...
I would have to guess I'll have to planeswalk to where they are to let them know what you've discovered.
If you insist, but it may be urgent.
Like,
Ika, I want you to roll a history check. This is going to determine if you have ever been to Eldraine yourself.
okay.
Come on.
Stream. Well,
That was Bongo.
Yeah, that was Bongo.
Yeah.
You guys can see why sometimes I don't bother with the music.
That's okay.
A 12. That's a no.
okay. I do not know this. I've ever been to this plane called Eldraine before.
And I can't planeswalk either, so in reality, for it to be handled more urgent, other than waiting for them, we'd have to handle it ourselves. Besides, imagine how much they'd appreciate us having this much advancement coming back when they come back. Possibly even shutting down what they had planned.
Yeah. should we do? Just go to that dangerous site together, or like wait for the rest of the chase to show up so we can safely take it on together in numbers?
It would be very doable for us to do reconnaissance at the very least together. Besides, at the current time, it's not as dangerous as it seems. They seem to have abandoned it for the moment.
Okay, I guess we can have a look around. We'll keep our eyes peeled in case there is some cultist in there.
Right, and being able to identify cultists, of course, would be of a great help.
Yeah.
Okay, in this case, I actually know the name of the song. I just have to find the fucking link again. Or at least I would recognize the name once I saw it, and I know which thing it's from, so... Ooh,
Oh, and just for a quick note, to skip from this song to the next, you can just hit B skip. Like, put in B play as normal, and then just B skip once you want to get to it.
Well, I already cleared the playlist.
Oh. Oh, in that case, hold on.
Okay, apparently I didn't, even though I did.
That's me. The command is B stop all, right?
Hang on, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
I have a separate channel where I'm doing it.
Okay.
I have a DM channel for... I have a DM channel for bot commands.
Okay.
So while you are going towards that, we are going to move over to Eliza. Did it start playing? Oh, yeah, it did.
Yep,
Okay.
I hear music.
Yeah.
And Eliza, I do believe we have a thing for this. So let me pull it up. We're not changing maps yet. But
Eliza's
So-
just going AFK.
who did?
Oh, yeah, Eliza's on BRB. Yeah. Oh, just in time.
Perfect.
Sorry, I had to use the race. Alright, what's up? What am I saying?
So, we're about to start with you.
Oh, quick. Oh, sweet.
You missed. Ika and Natan are going to explore a lab that seems to have been used by the cult of Bolas.
Boy, Mr. Krabs. Alrighty. I
for
got
now-
signed up.
Eliza, you were pushed through the multiverse, but it felt different than when it had happened before. Some other times it was much more of a violent reaction, but what Malik just did was different. Rather than like a strike, it was more of a light push. It was meant to move, not to hurt you. What he couldn't predict is that you would land in the midst of a sandstorm. Wind whipping up granules of weathered silica all around you. It was difficult to see very far in front of you, but you would identify a city of white and gold in the distance. The sandstorm wasn't likely to let up quickly. It may be necessary to traverse while the sandstorm is raging. You might be fooled into thinking you were on Amonkhet, but something was off about this place in comparison.
Soon as she landed in the midst of a sandstorm, she would quickly shield her eyes with her sorcerer robe's arm sleeve. It certainly did, in fact, feel like she had gone to Amonkhet, but she could just feel this was different. She didn't feel the path was natural, but either way, steadying herself and fighting against the harsh wind, she would traverse the sandstorm to the city in the distance, even misty stepping to get there. Place is certainly I don't feel like I'm familiar with this plane. She thought.
You are cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. She says, this place feels certainly different. I don't feel like I'm familiar with this plane. The thoughts of what Malik just did and said echoed in her mind. Was he truly just a lost soul? And that feeling, that was something. And of course, knowing the first part of True Name Magic. But she strongly believed that the real chunk of True Name Magic was at Tarkir. But for now, she needed to take shelter.
Shelter was not going to come easy. You're able to see, bit by bit, how much closer the city in the distance came as you moved. But it would still take a couple of hours in this sandstorm to get there. Eventually, the path got easier in one way, although more difficult in another. You'd be able to reach the edge of the storm, a mile or two from the edge of the city. But the sun still bore down on you from above. And if anything, the easing of the winds would make traveling forwards a much more hot and heavy task. Interesting note, as you're traveling, you notice that it seems like the sandstorm never moves. The city in question had guards stationed at the gates. Her approach wouldn't go unnoticed as she got closer. The guards stood their ground at the gates. One of them, a woman with bronze skin, keeping an eye on her, and the other, a rather largely built man who looked almost like he was made of stone itself, remained looking outwards just in case you were a distraction. The woman spoke. "State your name and the nature of your business, traveler." It was almost flat and judgmental, and she was definitely staring daggers through you.
Eliza Yante, I simply wish to take shelter. She was quite exhausted from walking through the storm. She didn't have any weapons on her. After everything that happened on Eldraine, all she wanted to do was run. Of course, bowing as she introduced herself, clearly meaning no harm to the guards.
The woman would make her way forward and kind of give you a once-over. After deeming you a non-threat, the woman would step aside to let you in. "Keep your nose clean, Miss Yante. Alar Tanbu's recent declarations have us here at Hajran on a heightened alert."
Thank you, I shall. As she would pass through the gate. She arrived at Handran. No, I mispronounced that. By the sound of things, it sounded like something big was about to go down. Once she was inside, though, her eyes widened at the actual beauty of the city. Seeing it now close and it will look very flashy. She would take in the sights in the buildings in order to blend in a bit better. Given her clothes might make her stand out a little. For now, she would take in the sights and look for a tavern or a bar to rest in for the time.
The buildings were made of marble and sandstone, many of them with golden dome tops. She definitely got a few looks from some people for her choice of dress. Most of those in this town seemed to be dressed either in the same armor as the two guards at the front or civilian clothing of flowing robes, chiefly in grays and beiges, with hoods to protect from the heat and the sand. The roads themselves were not so much paved of stone as simply the natural formation of sandstone below, just smoothed out a little bit. As for finding a tavern, that wasn't very hard. Really just following the scents and colors of the open market to the more closed buildings within it. She would find a place easily, and would definitely get the bustling locale a bit more quiet when she stepped in. They were not kidding about this place being on high alert. At least one person would stand out, though. And this tavern, I do not have a map for. So I'm just going to have him show up here.
dropped him.
I'm gonna ping where he is. Where y'all are. On the map.
Okay. Oh, yep.
There he is.
Yep,
He was
see
wearing
him.
purples, blues, and blacks. He did have a hood as well. And if it were just the darker, yet somehow more vibrant at the same time color scheme, he probably wouldn't stick out nearly as much. That tail of his was a little bit of a giveaway. There were others with shades of red skin around the place. No, it was definitely the familiarity of that attire. It looked like it came from Capenna. Oh, another thing that stands out about him is the fact that he only has one arm. Just a small side note. You know.
Upon entering the tavern, Eliza felt more at ease, more familiar territory to her.
Who died?
Wasn't me.
Who? Oh no, it's Bear.
Oh no.
Here, no.
Even on a different plane, taverns and bars were her specialty. Taking in the smells and sounds of the tavern. Gotta admit, she could get used to it. Going to taverns on different planes and seeing what they were like. She would have a sleep just to finally rest her tired body. To the locals, it looked like she just came out of a scuffle or two. But then she would look up, seeing someone that also stood out above the rest. Claude, she thought to herself, and remembering her first plains walk to Capenna, how he was dressed, another walker just like her. Given what she someone knew of Capenna and her experience there, she would keep an eye on him. Having one arm too, probably lost in the fight. She would actually move seats to get a smidge closer to him, acting like she wanted to take a seat near a window or so.
That one-armed tiefling would continue drinking at the bar, not really paying anyone any mind, or so it seemed. Conversations would continue throughout, and if Eliza were to listen to them, she would hear rumors of what the guard before was, at the very least, implying. Something about a personal grudge between the Prince of Alartanbu and the Mayor of Hajlan, and the possibility that Alartanbu has a siege weapon.
Siege women! Siege women!
But
What if the women are the weapons?
I heard he has siege women. You idiot! It's a siege weapon, not siege women. It could be both.
One guard. It actually sounds kind of hot, not gonna lie.
I would. And it seems that those sandstorms really were a persistent thing because they were talking about how it would have to cross the sandstorms. Eliza, you're not close enough to gauge this tiefling's reaction just yet, but so far it didn't seem like he was even paying attention. He might even be drunk.
These rumors sounded pretty serious. However, without her group, she was unsure if she could quell the tension between them. She would make a mental note of it later. It could prove of getting some pretty powerful allies wrong. Chained across the desert sands. That could prove useful if she got those hands for it. A drunk person was also the most honest person. As weird as it would sound, but it held true. Given all the time she's talked to drunken people, she would get a little closer. But something crossed her mind. While still not having his attention, she would close her eyes and cast Detect Thought. Try to see what he was doing. See if he had any connections to one of the three planes that she and her partners needed to go to. Kalon, Innistrad, or Tartier, if they were leaving there at all.
It's pronounced Kylum.
Kylum.
Yes.
as also she needed to practice on reading mind. Doing it once wasn't going to cut it. She needed to try and push herself to do it more times, even if it made her head hurt.
Between you getting closer and starting to look into his surface level thoughts, a couple of things stand out, Eliza. For one, he was showing concern about what Al-Artanbu was doing as well, but it was a little different on his part. In fact, it seemed like he knew exactly what this siege weapon was. And it's like, that definitely ain't women coming, I'm telling you that for free. Although at the surface level, Eliza did get the impression, all you really got in terms of details is that it's another planeswalker. And he'd also make note of the planeswalker who seemed to be creeping up on him. Who could that be, I wonder?
Yeah, it couldn't be me. I mean, it could.
Which brings forward the second thing you'd notice. And you notice this more with your eyes than your mind. That whole thing about how he might be drunk, he's faking it. He actually has a flask hidden under his collar that he's hiding the alcohol he was drinking into. And if not for how experienced you are with bar hopping, you probably wouldn't realize that the mannerisms of a drunkard he was displaying were fake. He was here on protection and to gather information.
Faking being drunk. Also gathering information too. Seemed to be similar to her when she came to gather information. And another walker too. In case if he was talking about her, given she stood out from the others, take a seat at the window. She couldn't probe deeper, but she was getting his surface level thoughts enough. She could feel her mind straining, trying to keep focus on reading his mind. Gotta do this. This could be important. She continued to focus on his thoughts, acting like she was looking at the window and getting a glass of water. Try not to act suspicious. This was one of the few things she was really good at, acting like she knew nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, this guy is someone who is well experienced in doing that as well. They could absolutely tell that you were backing away on purpose. Getting into his surface level thoughts was like getting a direct line to what the rest of the room was saying. That's how close his attention was on it. Sorry, I kind of lost my place.
Whoopsie. Sharpest attack.
Yeah, no. Something that might strike you was that a mention in the room as a whole concerning the rumored weapon being some sort of dragon. And that telling the tiefling he was right about his assumption. At that point, he got up and he thought, there's nothing I can do about fervor. Eliza, when you hear that name in your mind, it makes you uneasy. Uneasy in a very familiar way. A way very similar to when you had questioned Malik's bloodline.
Yep! Indeed, he was a sharp one. However, she still had the advantage of reading his mind. Still trying to push beyond her. She could feel her head pounding. Since he knew she was watching him close, but remained calm and continued to leave him. She was hoping that he would think she was just a lost planeswalker and just thought he stood out. Fair. That. Why did it make her shut? In a similar way to Moon. This caught her attention. Something. Perhaps maybe she needed to find this farther. That tiefling was the key. She would have to follow him to find this racket. This weapon.
This man would start kind of stumbling his way towards the door. Again, fake. A few people would have their eyes caught with him leaving. The bartender would speak up. Hey man, you gonna be okay? He waved a hand back. Yeah, I'm fine. No need to worry about me. He'd stumble his way out, and a couple of guys in the corner would give kind of a side eye to one another and follow him into the streets of Hajaran.
Yay! Oh, new map. Yay!
If Eliza were to follow, which we've already established you're intending to, you'd notice how he straightens up a bit as he moves a little bit further away from there. He still wanted to look drunk, but he was walking more normally so that he didn't draw attention from the guards. Although he did still have the attention of the two people that saw an easy target.
Eliza would wait a bit to see him and the other two strange men leave. Quickly seeing him as a target, she would also get up and leave, finally breaking away from his mind. Oh, God, did that hurt a lot. But she had no time to run. She needed to get to this guy quickly, looking down the street to see if there was another bar or inn nearby. Despite that tiefling being shady as heck, he didn't deserve to get jumped. Light bulb. Crossing the street to the other side. There, right. And started to walk a smidge faster. Right here.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's coming up and you're over there.
Yeah. To get ahead of the three, she needed to time this exactly right. Fortunately, there's not an inn nearby, but this is going to be funny.
I mean, there technically is one, but
Yeah.
the tiefling would notice you almost moving around to the other side of the street, and then when he saw you down that other street, it was a little bit of confusion. He clearly had a destination in mind, and there was definitely an inn a few blocks down that it kind of looked like he could be going to, but that wasn't the one that he was going to, it seemed. The two would-be cut purses ended up taking notice of your hurry, but certainly didn't make as much of it as this one-armed planeswalker did.
It was time for Eliza to do what she does best. Where's that gosh darn inn and that friend of mine? Ooh! As she would break out her book on the planeswalkers, acting like she was lost, crossing the street and bumping into the one-armed tiefling. Oh, there you are. You left me back at the tavern, silly. Geez, I know you're excited about seeing the sights, but come on. We need to get you sober first. We still need to find that inn. In his mind, with telepathy, she says, I know you're not from here. You're being followed. Hopefully he'll play along so the two can get somewhere safely.
The tiefling would kind of feel her actually bump into him and kind of look with one eye at her, kind of annoyed. And he would naturally slip back into the drunk act, albeit more in voice than physical affect. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Sorry, babe. I guess I got a little carried away. He would telepathically respond. No, I'm not worried about them. You should leave.
Don't worry, hon. The night is coming and we still can party like the wild animals we are. She laughed. Oh, maybe the next place we can go to has some sweets. Acting like a bubbly girlfriend trying to get him to follow her. What was the name of that one tavern that opens at night? I want to go there too. I really can't at the moment. Not yet. This also implies because, her spark is still charging. I can't explain it here, but I'd rather have you save your strength. Trust me. I'm also a tavern hopper, and I know my shares of strength and weakness. Plus, it would look less suspicious on the both we went together. She was incredibly smart for two people who look like they don't belong pretending to be a tourist couple wouldn't look very suspicious on him and her.
The cup purses, they were watching this whole thing. They kind of roll their eyes, and one would motion to the other to just head elsewhere, and they would dip. And the tiefling would actually kind of lead her towards a tavern while saying, Okay, fine. I think the Sphinx's Eye has some cakes like that, I heard. Oh, he was familiar with the area. He's been here plenty. He would respond back telepathically as well. My client's there. Know your walk. I can bring him with me. I'm serious. This place is about to go up in smoke.
Thank you, love. I can't wait to eat and just be happy. She would be giggly as ever. Man, if only Shidok was here in his place instead of the guy. I know, all the guards are here are on alert. The grudge between the prince and the mayor are getting worse. She would see the two cut purses leave. Finally, she could be more relaxed. Yeah, and I could tell you're from a plane I've already visited, Japana. And I overheard something too, something about a weapon. Dragon to be precise and curious.
He would not respond to the telepathy and just continue walking on his way, letting it look like what it was, what you were letting it look like, until you guys got to the Sphinx's Eye.
There.
Oh, hey, Sawin! What's up? Hey. He would wave, but you're holding his arm.
She would let go of his arm. Sorry.
He'd wave sort of haphazardly, and he just motioned for her to head through with him.
Follow.
He was heading straight towards the corner with you.
So this corner
And-
right here. Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty easy to tell which one is the actual named NPC. That named NPC is a younger looking man with a bit more fanciful dress. You didn't tell me you had a girlfriend, Samhain. I don't.
Eliza would wave a bit. Yeah, hi. I was just pretending. I already have a demon husband back at home. Two guys were trailing your friend here, so I kind of intervened a bit.
The man would nod, and the tiefling would sit down at the table with a lot of you. I'm sure Mr. Samhain could have handled them. Of course I could. What do you take me for? He crossed his arm. Anyway, this thing's worse than I thought. The weapon they've got is exactly who I thought it was, which means we need to get the fuck out of here right now. He looks right at you. Threat level on that dragon they were talking about is probably about double S class. Walker or not, a solo broker ain't the right tool for that kind of job. I value my life, I value Shahir's, and I may not know you too well, but based on what you were doing out there, and let's be honest, you seem good at gathering intel, so I value your life too.
Thank you. She listened very carefully. Given what her bloodline was, this was something she couldn't handle on her own either. Heck, even being around Niv Mizzet was a bit overwhelming. Don't worry, I'll be heading out of here soon. But I do have a question. I heard a name, the name of this dragon. Fervor. Once again, she shuddered. Why did this name make her feel so uneasy? This is gonna sound dumb, but what do you know of this dragon? Do you have any documents on it?
Sawin would hear that question and kind of smirk a little bit. I knew you were looking into my mind. I ain't fooled. He leans forward a bit. And just goes, Fervor's a big problem. My first encounter with him was over in Vala. Rushed me real quick. I was bleeding out from one shot. Zipped back to base, apparently followed me. Got a pretty bad vibe. Only found out the name on an investigation into the matter down at Acoria. Fast could kill most people just by looking at him. I'm not 100% sure that's an exaggeration.
Screaming and turtling, she was like, oh god, why can't there be one? Why can't she have one good dragon relative to find? Why was her dragon family insane? Oh yeah, I was... She dropped a bit. I was trying to expand on my abilities. I apologize. I can only do it once, and I wanted to push my limits, but... Oh god, did it hurt! Cora, huh? Alright, can you give me a description of this dragon? As she would offer to draw him. Just so I can watch out for him too. She would also double check in her planeswalker, just in case. Though it sounded like he was on the way, and if she was feeling this way, she did not want to meet him right away.
Black scales, purple lightning, built like a tank, no wings, but still fly somehow. Still trying to figure that one out. And Fervor was, in fact, what he's describing was, in fact, not in the Planeswalker book.
She would sketch him down rather quickly, almost like mimicking how bears think. Thank you. I'll be sure to watch out for him for this Fervor, as well as inform other walkers as well. She would look back down at this fierce dragon.
I would put an actual picture of him, but I will say that it's not 100% that your sketch will be accurate, not because you're bad at sketching necessarily, but more so because he was not able to give a good description.
Right.
But your sketch does seem to automatically fill in certain details on its own. It just felt too familiar. It's like you already knew his full name. There's a roar in the distance. Sharp whistle through the air of a lightning-fast approach. that cuts through the air. Someone would look right at you. All three of us out of here now. He would basically grab Shahir's arm and planeswalk away with him.
And I'm certainly that Eliza's timer is back up, so she is going to play. But as she hears the roar, she shuddered. And as she planeswalks back to Ravnica, she thinks, "Oh, I feel like I know his full name."
It may be because you do. It may be because that last name is a little obvious.
Yep. And can I say that Eliza planeswalked right in front of Orzhova?
Sure, we can do that.
Yep.
But there was stuff happening in Orzhova while you were away. I don't fucking know what music to do for this part, so we're just gonna have the same music playing.
Okay.
When Zaida returned with the unconscious Peafowl spider,
Oh wait, shit, that's me.
yeah, he would bring Peafowl to Orzhova, knowing that Prem was waiting and they would have no problem taking care of him.
Oh wait, there's an Eliza here.
Yeah.
Eliza is not at Orzhova yet.
Yeah.
She's on her way, though.
Yeah. This takes place before she planeswalks back, basically.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Um,
All right.
Not needing to eat or sleep, and in Prem's case, not needing to eat or sleep did mean round-the-clock care, but on the flip side, they very much don't need a home. So they would find a bed for Peafowl and rely on the clerics of Orzhov to help get Peafowl to wake up. He could have just moved on with his other business and let the clerics take care of it. But they waited, at least for the most part, maybe dipping in and out every now and again over the several hours that it took.
And in his restless sleep, Finn's mind was whirling. His plan to annoy Malik, or Amut, as he knows him now, as his real name is implied to be, worked. But that last attack he used on the Vigilante gave him pause. That spell that was cast on him. He saw his uncle Al before he fell. Alfred Soulstone, the same one he failed to save. Of all the things he fears, nothing scares Finn more than dishonoring Alfred Soulstone's memory.
Before you continue, I apologize. There's a couple of things I forgot. Ika, I need you to roll a d20, and Eliza, I need you to roll a d20.
2 d20 rolls.
Mm-hmm. Just raw d20 rolls.
13.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Continue.
All right. So, stirring in his sleep a bit, he says, Was I too reckless? The results are doubtlessly fruitful, but the means were quite deadly. Finn was the fuse that Amut's anger lit. The plan was executed exactly as he wanted. More than he cares to admit.
Prem was passing by with some boxes, stopping in his/their tracks when they heard Finn's voice in the room. Looking over to someone, let's be honest, lower ranked than him, and passing off what they were doing as he made his way over.
Passing off your problem to someone else?
Yeah. I mean, if you've got enough clout in Orzhov, you just get to do that.
Rude, but fair.
He'd see your state and kind of rub the back of their neck. Hey, buddy, you okay? You took a couple of big shots there. Got you back here as quick as we could to people who probably heal you better than I could. My healing magic doesn't really work on other people, you know.
Finn darts his head in Prem's direction and checks to see if his mask is still on his face. Whether or not it was, he groans and rubs his chest, checking for residual damage from the fireball. Yeah, I survived attacks like that before. Ugh. Funny enough, this is my third time surviving it. Thanks. And he takes note of Prem saying his healing magic doesn't work on other people and asks, so what makes you say that?
There's no way Finn's mask is still on his face. Whether Prem liked it or not, or whether anybody else liked it or not, having room to breathe was vital for recovering from stuff like that. And Prem would respond to the what makes you say that comment. Well, mostly the fact I've tried it before. It just doesn't. I know, super weird. It totally should, but it just doesn't. Whatever. That's not important. The important thing is that you're not dead. Actually, I guess we still would have been able to fix that, but that's beside the point. He would have kind of a smile on his face. You can see his mouth. I gotta say though, seeing him move that angry, priceless.
Finn chuckles, knowing at least someone here appreciates a good villainous breakdown. Chaser's probably taking advantage of that anger right now. He looks around for his mask and whips it back into his hand, donning it along with the rest of his suit. So, it sounds like you two have quite a lot of history together. From one secret keeper to another, he recalls when he lets Tori's name slip in the tavern in Eldray and says, they's real name notwithstanding, it might be good to get some things off your chest with me, if you need to.
Prem would kind of slump a little bit. Come on, that'll be the second person I tell it to this week. So much for calling it classified. He crosses his arms in spite of their objections. What the fuck is with my words?
Yeah, it's alright.
In spite of their objections, he would explain. I was a contract and negotiations guy back on Kaladesh too. Amut came to me for a project. Really complex heat generator of some kind. Got most of the prototype work done, and he said he needed the last part and attacked me. That's when my spark ignited, eventually came back and wrecked the thing when he was gone. You know.
So Finn, as he's listening to this, spot checks the suit for any damages, starting with checking his eye lenses and testing their ability to emote. So they sort of audibly click as he tests their expressions. That heat generator sounds important. Think he wants to rebuild it for his plan to work?
Yeah, probably. He ain't using me for that, though. I'm not gonna be some scrap for some wannabe little tyrant. He was managing to not shout like he was before. It seems like seeing someone get an emotional one-up over the guy made them feel a little more calm. Well, as calm as someone as hyperactive as this particular Aetherborn could be.
Don't worry. We'll make sure he can't use anyone to make that generator again. We'll bring him to justice. Speaking of we, I should probably get back to the Chasers. And true to form, Finn heads off to swing away, but mentally prepares himself in case Prem has something else to say.
Hold up a second. When you look back, Prem's crossing his arms, almost looking like he's taking charge of the situation. It was also making sure that they were also making sure you'd actually stop before they spoke up. And yeah, he sounded way more serious than usual. I was being serious before, you know. You're no Aetherborn. You can't just go without rest like me. I know you want to make justice happen and all that, but seriously, get rest every once in a while. You barely slept that night in the forest too, didn't you? What, you think I wouldn't notice just because I was on the other side of the camp?
Almost like he never grew up past 15 in that moment, Finn just rolls his head back and turns around. Oh, all right. And then he climbs back into the cot he was just on. Can you at least bring me something to read? Something to do with genetics or viruses. It's important for my research for Cayman. He rubs his neck where Nicholas's tattoo is located. Oh, and to give me updates on the chaser's whereabouts.
Right, the whole Connor thing. Yeah, Lizzie told me he's apparently one of the bad guys. Still kind of blowing my mind that. Hard for me to be mad at anybody that's under a mood, though, because technically I was, but that's because of the lies he told me. Lord knows he could have told anybody just about anything. He crosses their arms. It really does make me wonder just what lies they really were told. They reach towards the bookshelf, looking for something. Sure, something useful would be there, but the whole time he just doesn't stop talking. Whole thing with you and Connor sounds pretty personal, especially after what Tuffster told me about him. Sounds like a great guy. Didn't deserve it, honestly. Can't say I relate, but then again, that's not so surprising since I don't really have family myself. You know, family's not really a thing. With Aetherborn kind of just poof, form out of nowhere, you know. They would find a particular book, Momir's Guide to Mutation. They'd continue as they pass it over. Might have to send somebody to Zonot or the library to get something more in-depth than that. If you're researching this stuff already, you probably know that one back and front by this point, I bet.
Finn shrugs when he mentions he couldn't relate to not having a family. You wouldn't be the first to tell me that. And as soon as Prem mentioned Zana and the library, Finn says, I need all the material I can get my hands on. Even things I've read before are good for research. I mean, it's in the name, research. I didn't get my doctorate in studying ammonium sulfate.
Ha!
Neither did I.
Yeah, he was expecting him to not get it.
Yeah, they have no idea what you're talking about, but they're just like, yeah, I didn't get my doctorate in that either.
It's like
and obviously,
that's why I'm the doctor.
Prem got up though. I'll get more materials for you though. I know how boring it can be just reading through a ton of information you already know. Trust me. And while Prem was saying all this, he pulled out what looked like a cell phone to call somebody.
Huh.
There would be someone in the doorway.
Oh boy.
Leaning against the doorway.
Oh.
You okay there, Tiger? You know, you gotta stop getting in trouble like this.
She was right. Finn does have a knack for trouble. Trust me, it was for a good cause this time. Not that I haven't done things for good reasons before. I don't typically do things for bad reasons on purpose. It's good to see you, Amira.
Easy. You're starting to sound like me a little bit. Anyway, look, I don't care. They go back to the...
Yeah, it's...
Good to see you two. And to be fair, it's not the reason that gets you in trouble, but rather how reckless you are. You know what? I'll just head to zone out myself. And they continue on the phone. It's like, no, I told you, no cottage cheese. How many times do I have to say this? I'll be back.
Finn would wave and like, cottage cheese, really?
And he would leave. She would move a little bit more forward. Sitting with you, as Prem darted off. Mr. Risk was also interested in how you were doing. I volunteered to be the one to check up. You know, so he could handle other business he had. And you guys can hear in the distance, as this part of the conversation is starting. Oh, hey, Eliza!
Eliza is looking miserable. She looks like she's on the verge of collapse.
Hey, whoa, you okay? Finn, was about to go and help, but, I imagine given his condition...
Amira would put a hand on your chest. I got it. And
Alright. And he lays back down. Not that he doesn't ask for, how Liza's doing. You okay? What happened? What happened when I was out?
I got forced to planeswalk somewhere else, and we have another hazard problem.
Oh,
Ow.
great. Okay, that's the plea.
Master Kaya, are you any chance here? Or are you yelling at another planeswalker?
She's probably behind you, knowing how...
I don't know. Ow. I had to trek through a sandstorm. I met some people from Capenna. And I potentially may have found another relative of mine who is bloodthirsty as hell, from what I understand.
I was about to ask, but...
Finn, I need you to roll a d20.
A d20. Alright.
Yes.
Just flat roll.
Yes.
Alright. 18.
Okay.
Okay. How hurt is Eliza, by the way? Or how worn out?
Well, she tried it through a sandstorm, planeswalked. Well, first time was forced to be forced planeswalk, then had to get out of dodge, heard a giant roar that shook her to her core. So yeah, she looks pretty tired.
Okay, so...
She's not physically hurt. She is just
No.
very tired and very sandy.
Okay, so just very tired and very sandy. Alright.
I don't like sand.
Eliza!
Victor, hi.
Hello! What's wrong? You look like you just... You look like you just walked through a giant sandbox.
Probably because you did.
I kind of
What?
did. I was forced to planeswalk. And I ended up...
I was about to ask where a sandbox that big was.
It was a giant sandstorm. Size.
They make storms made entirely of sand?
Yeah. I
Well,
should prob-
yeah.
You know, maybe one day I should take you to Almond Cat. But, yeah, I found out there's another relative running around, and there's a good chance we might run into him when we're planeswalking. Ow.
What's their name?
Fervor.
Fervor.
She pulls up the sketch she made. The person who I talked to didn't give me an exact good description, but this is the best I got it.
Finn would look over to Amira as if to silently ask for her opinion.
I mean, that sounds pretty... Still, there's a little bit of a concern. I thought people looked into descendants of Bolas before
Apparently
with
they-
this stuff.
Victor,
They're not doing a very good job.
Victor, can you do me a favor?
Yes!
Could you
Wait,
go
I should
find-
know what the favor is first.
I just need you to go find one of my partners,
Oh, that I can do.
Zadok, and ask him to bring the files of the DeBell bloodline.
You got it.
Thank you.
Vernanhausen, away!
Victor, he's such a dark lover. I just hope my guildmaster comes by. Either or, because I need to spread the word around about this guy.
And you should probably let the rest of the team know when they come back, too.
Of course, of course.
You mean, wait, now that I'm looking at you, are you the only one here?
I don't know.
They must still be
was-
in Eldraine.
Like, I was forced to planeswalk, so I don't know if they're back here or not.
I mean, wherever they are, I hope they're safe. But it's good to see that you're all right at least. So
Yeah.
what did Amut do anything else to you?
She checks on her body. Not that I'm aware of, other than just forcing me to planeswalk.
Huh.
The weird thing is that gently pushed me. He didn't force me. Like, it wasn't force, it was just a gentle push.
That's oddly nice of him.
No.
Then again, what goes on in the mind of criminals, right?
Yeah. Despite his attentions, I'm still gonna keep my distance.
Well, I'm gonna kick his ass regardless.
And I'm not gonna call him by his real name because I don't want to take another fireball to the face.
I will.
She just gives Finn that look like, I swear to God, if I have to get you some fireproof armor, I will.
I'm a speedy boy. I can handle it.
We gotta talk about your priorities sometime, Tiger. So
I mean, my room is free, Amira.
This is a church. Wait until you get back to your own place.
I don't know why I said that. I mean, when we get back to my place, I'm talking as, as two neutral parties, as friends over a cup of tea, as friends do.
Don't make me call Tomek.
She's just standing there with her
Finn's just like
hand
his
on
hands in his face, going,
with like
his head.
her fist on her chin. It's like, Tiger, I was just waiting out to see how deep you would dig that hole. Like,
Thank God Tomek isn't here and he didn't hear that. Otherwise, he would give you the scolding of a lifetime.
Well, I mean, I can't really go anywhere until they give me the okay to leave. These wounds aren't gonna heal themselves. Of all the things that my genetics have granted me... Wait a minute. Question, DM. Can I spend a key point to, do a little something called quickened healing? Oh, no, 2 key points. That's how you do it.
You are a Way of Mercy monk, correct?
I am, yes.
So you can hand of healing for 1 key point.
Okay. So yeah, I'll spend a key point for that. Oh, yeah, actually.
I would imagine
way more
since we're stunting like a more long-term injury this way, here's what we'll do. You can spend all of your key points to basically shorten your recovery time to pretty close to, although granted at this point it's not so much injury as like you need fucking sleep at some point in your goddamn life.
Right. But this will at the very least get the jump start I need to, finish the healing process when I do get to sleep.
Right.
So this is just a good way to speed my recovery along. So yeah, Finn gets the idea. Wait a minute. And remembering the new things that he uncovered with his powers, he closes his eyes and expends all of his energy to heal the most of the damage, and it was enough for him to it's a lot better.
Just gonna sit here and rest for a minute, then I'm gonna go try to see if I can gather the chasers back at the Chamber of the Guild Pack. We need to have a good sit-down meeting.
Yeah, good call. And when the other chasers come back, we should fill them in on everything that we learned.
Yeah, I'm hoping my guildmaster comes by so she could spread the word about fervor to other to other planeswalkers.
In the meantime, with that,
Mhm.
Ick,
Ick.
what were you
Ick.
doing when you were on the way, when all of that ended? Paint me a word salad.
That's a
How do
phrase.
you do that? How do you paint a word salad?
By talking, I imagine.
You use watercolor paint. But yeah, like, as a reminder, when we last left off, were we still in Eldraine?
You had all been leaving Eldraine. Bear, I recall, was the last to leave, but if Bear comes back during the session, we'll do Bear's thing. If not, we can do it next time.
Mm.
We shall see.
Hold on, I had my notes open earlier. Where'd they go? I lost them. There they are. Ta-da! Well, Ick is obviously, like, concerned about what happened. Like, she's probably the most, like, keen to, like, let Malik's stuff slide, but at the same time, he'd need a punching, right? Like, he'd need a couple of slaps in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose one good question is, where are you?
Did I have any specific leads or anything yet, or was I just sort of just pop
I
back
don't-
and no one?
I don't think you had specific leads, no.
Okay, in that case, could I go check on my slime friend and see how the little research into the
You
little
had left
slime
your
is?
slime friend with the Simlook, correct?
Yes.
I'd imagine you just planeswalk straight more so towards there.
Yeah.
Directly.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not 100% sure that Common Fortress is correct. I don't care. It's Civic territory now.
I figured they'd be more closer to the waterfall area.
I mean, yeah, you're right. They probably are. I mean, both of them could be Simic area, but
Yeah, it's definitely possible for
Oh, yeah,
different
Zonut
guilds to
makes-
have different sects.
well, Zonut 7 is like canonically Simic area.
Okay.
Technically.
Where did it go?
Oh well, heal.
Let's see.
Ismary Library.
Yeah, like the westernmost part of the map.
Oh, with the giant Gotcha. So here.
Yep. There's a lot. Ravnica is not small. So, there are several people doing the research, and Aki, although he's not directly involved in the research that was going on there, is doing some other research in nearby.
Ick just sort of strides up, doesn't really say hi or anything. She just says, "How friend jelly."
Aki looks over towards you and is like, "Oh, hey Ick." Friend jelly.
Limey.
You might need to clarify what that means.
The Ick brought jelly bought Limey Jelly and Jelly as friend.
That one.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not directly involved in it, but goes around to Jingon's like, how's all this coming along? Fucking rat bastards. It's literally a rat folk doing the research. It's like, I still don't get why you think that's so funny. Because it is. Anyway, it's going fine. I don't have a token for the rat folk, I'm sorry.
Rats. We're rats.
Rats. We're dull rats.
You know, I'm just gonna imagine they're all just Germa.
Miss you, TP.
Right.
I still don't fully know what this thing is, but comparing it to the research of the now disgraced Dr. Kanan, there's definitely some similarities to his research, that's for sure.
Mm. Is baby clone?
Potentially, but we've managed to find a way to stunt the growth on this.
Mm.
Well, all things considered, I guess. I see the drawing.
I made a token for him.
Thank you.
It looks just like Germa.
Yeah.
Hang
Well,
on.
I could only imagine stunting the growth of somebody like that is gotta be a good thing.
Mm. Is friend Jelly happy?
I don't know. It's a jelly.
Oh my god.
Have you asked?
I don't really know what kind of answer I would get. Most of the time, getting an emotional response out of even an ooze is a little bit open to interpretation. This is barely even that.
Where is Jelly?
Right here. They have a tank. The tank has a jelly in it. Has Jelly Friend in it. Jelly Friend is in another viscous liquid. The jelly is in jelly. and Jelly does not look pleased to be in jelly.
Oh.
That substance is what we're using to keep it from growing. I mean, I
Jelly
don't think
looks sad.
I would imagine. Well, I guess that makes sense. We're stopping it from becoming a full terrorist. So, you know.
Here, ik have a gift for Jelly Friend. It reaches into her pocket and
Aki,
grabs
did
out
you write
some...
rat above my head? No,
No,
it wasn't me.
I-
Plugged a marker behind us.
No, it was Dave. Dave wrote Ret.
It,
Truly.
R-E-T.
it reaches out and like tries to give the Jelly Friend some little bits of gingerbread.
Do you like try to put it in the tank?
Yes.
It will take the gingerbread. It will nom the gingerbread.
Jelly Friend like ginger. It hands the gingerbread to the rat, and sorry, I can't remember rats' names, but to the rat. And like, here.
We did not name the rat.
That's good. It's not just my memory then.
I told you his name is Rat Bastard. My name's not Rat Bastard. It's Carl.
Carl, the rat bastard.
Carl.
Carl.
Why do I keep accidentally making iconic NPCs?
I don't know.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first DM to do that.
Yeah. Jelly friend like ginger. Give jelly friend ginger. Make happy.
Okay, sure. I could probably. Okay, sure. I could probably see if we can bake more of this stuff. Reverse
Oh,
engineer the recipe and
no.
whatnot.
Oh no. You are giving the Simic magical cookie crumbs.
Yep.
What could possibly go wrong?
And it's gonna mention that they're magical. It's just ginger.
Right, so you guys should probably leave. We've got more studying to do to figure out exactly how Cayman did this.
Be good to Jelly.
Sure.
Ik trust. Ik trust you be good to Jelly. Jelly is friend.
Thanks a lot, rat bastard. My name's Carl.
I'm gonna kill that man. I'm gonna kill that boy.
Wait, why?
He keeps calling me a rat bastard.
He keeps calling me a rat bastard.
For no reason.
For no reason.
That's okay. You know what you could call him? You could call him a little bitch.
I could call him a little bitch.
Thank you, audience.
Wait, hang on. Why am I here? How the fuck did I get here? This isn't Barovia.
Stop involving me in your drama.
This is some really weird, kinky shit. I need to go home.
Why is it kinky? Wait a minute. What?
You don't want to know, champ.
This session is now in shambles.
So a dog, a rat, and a cat walk into a bar.
This session is in shambles.
Yeah, it's like, where's this campaign
What's up,
going
Madrid?
where we can't follow?
All right, Badrinas, how are you doing?
How? Yeah, sure. Badrinas, how are you doing? What'd you do? Where
is
did you?
Badrinas' friend?
Where did you go?
Alrighty, so I would suspect upon leaving Eldraine and coming back to Ravnica, she is going to pull Tori to the side, and she's going to hand him the encoded strand of thoughts that she had, where she was reading on Malik's mind, and she just tells him, get this to the boss. He is going to need to know about this.
About him questioning him if he's doing the right thing? Yeah, I would imagine so. You got it. He will start slinking away with it to get it to Risk.
Crawling away.
Alrighty.
Crawling implies legs. What the
He can make himself legs.
well, I mean, he can make himself just a person, but that's beside the point. So what else is Badrinas going to do?
That is a good question. I guess, at this point, no, she'll probably just maybe go home and, rest up and such. I mean, there's still this mission, that Risk is, getting her on at some point, so she's, just start to, prepare herself for that, for whenever that shows up.
as you're heading home, I would like for you to roll a perception check.
A perception
Perception.
check, you say?
Passing by the hubbies.
Alrighty, that would be a 14.
You happen to see a trail of blood. It's rather small at first, but like little droplets here and there as someone apparently is moving, was moving through, and it looks fairly fresh.
Oh boy. Alright, I would like to cast Detect Magic just to see, is there anything maybe around the blood, or is there anything remotely close by to track?
Other than the blood itself, no.
Alrighty.
Not that you can see with Detect Magic. Nothing magical comes up.
Alrighty then. That's what it's like. Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay, so no magic. So it could be nothing, could be anything. And she will go on and she'll try and follow and see if there's any other trickles of blood nearby, like leading to a trail.
There's definitely a trail, and again, the trail is very much in trickles of blood.
Mm-hmm.
It leads you to Midori Park. Let me make sure I don't have to remove.
Oh boy!
Anybody.
Oh god.
Alright, let me just
Nope.
Alright.
Familiar sight.
Okay, where do you want me to drop the token?
Kind of in the top left, I think.
Top left.
There she be.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
So,
Yeah, so what is it that I see?
you see the trail of blood, and it seems to be getting a little bit more prominent as heading through Midori Park. Almost towards the fountain itself.
Oh, it's like, alrighty. It's like Midori Park again. It's like, okay, I know a little while ago there was a murder that took place here. Okay, and she just kind of slowly makes her way to the fountain.
As you're making your way to the fountain, right about here, on the ground, as the blood is going through, you see a larger square of blood that is actually a note that is covered in blood.
Oh. Okay, is it at all legible? Is it at all legible?
It is legible on the... It is legible, yes.
Okay.
Must be
On the
laminated.
side that actually has writing on it.
Alright. She is going to cast Mage Hand to pick up the note and kind of like hold it up so she can read it.
It reads, I was betrayed. I was lied to. I'm not the only one. They want to take what was mine to take. I was wrong.
Okay.
At the edge of the fountain, there is a planeswalker symbol.
Okay, time to see where this thing goes. So I guess would that just be like a straight up Arcana check or cast identify like?
It should be very easy to figure out where that planeswalker symbol goes. So you shouldn't need to do that. Although actually you can still roll Arcana to see if you can recognize whose it is.
Sure, I can do that. Alrighty, that will be a dirty 20.
Nice.
With a dirty 20, you can tell that this... I'm going to PM it to you.
Alright.
It's up to you whether you say out loud whose it is.
Alrighty, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that son of a bitch. You know, so she kind of pauses, you know, especially knowing how, you know, thinking back to the last time she had planeswalked after Balthazar, things did not end up well for her. And if she goes now, it's
and by
yeah.
By the way, it leads to Kaladesh.
Kaladesh, okay. All right, so yeah, so again, so thinking back, she's just like, okay, things didn't end up well for me last time I planeswalked, you know, and I at least had Tori with me. You know, so with that, she just kind of just thinks back, and she's like, well, it's a risk, but can't have progress without risk. And she will focus on the planeswalker symbol, and she will go to Kaladesh.
I feel like I might need different music for this, but from the same or the soundtrack. Oh, perfect. This one. Definitely this one. Definitely this one.
That sounds exciting. That sounds exciting. Wow, I stumbled that one out.
It got there eventually. Don't worry about
Even
it.
get that back. Yeah.
God damn it, this is another planet Badrinus is going to that I want to go to.
That we'll all go to eventually. A lot of solo adventures here.
Why is it not? Oh, it's B, not
skip?
it's B, not P.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm
Yeah.
just.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No,
It takes practice.
Yeah, well, it's like, trust me, I get the stresses of the music.
Yeah, and I've switched soundtrack. I've switched bots several times, so I get your pain.
Yeah. So. You find yourself in a somewhat run-down house with what looks to be the remnants of some device that was torn apart somewhere in the corner. It looks like there's really only one room here. Doesn't even look like there's running water or anything, which is something that would be unusual for Kaladesh. In this basically ramshackle cabin. And sleeping on the bed with blood-soaked bandages on his sternum. Oh, I put it in GM layer. That's my bad. Let me fix that.
That's okay.
Darp. Oh shit!
It's Amut.
Is Amut.
I'm never calling him Malik again. I'm not sorry.
You're a bitch.
Let me get fired, bro. That's your fault.
And again, he's sleeping there with blood-soaked bandages on his stomach.
Out of curiosity, could I possibly cast Detect Thoughts to determine what he's dreaming?
Ooh. Sure. So you kind of, in a sense, enter his dreamscape. I definitely don't have music for this. I know exactly what music,
That's fine.
what music it should be. I don't have it yet, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But you kind of enter his dreamscape. God, I wish I had a map for this too. But what you get is him in this same house when he was much younger, being taken care of by a woman. And this woman specifically calls him Amut, the sole progeny of Bolas. And that one day, Bolas's power will be his. And then that dream shifts to Midori Park. I did not have a token ready for Fervor. Fuck.
You want me to grab one real quick for you, or yeah?
No. I have the artwork. I just don't have the token.
I mean, nothing's stopping you from quickly whipping one up.
There is nothing stopping me from quickly whipping one up. It's fine.
Take nothing more than
Who knows,
maybe a minute
it could
or two.
even raise the tension for us.
It absolutely can. Because to a more present day... Actually, I don't think Fervor would be the one to do this. No. Fervor wouldn't be the one to do this. This guy would.
Whomps.
Whomst is a good question. It's a very good question. It's one that will be answered in a moment or two.
I'm scared.
Strahd appears.
No! Listen, listen, what's...
Alright, Badrinus, yeah, you are, there is some static in the background.
Okay, how do I fix
Now-
that?
Wait,
Now
what?
it's gone.
That was weird. It fixed itself.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone
What
now.
the
It's
Fuck?
just gone. I don't.
Yeah, so
That is scary. You know what? I think...
fucking
Did someone mention Strahd? I think that might have been it. Might have been it.
fucking Discord.
The curse of static.
Shock.
Strahd
The,
is...
stat-
Strahd is
the curse of static shock. I like that.
So, I'm going to need to put this in GM layer because there's actually a couple of people here surrounding
sure.
him.
Yeah, whatever you need to do. Just for the sake of note-taking, the dream shifts to Midori Park in present day, was what you were saying?
Not quite in present day, but like
No.
basically pretty close to present day.
Alright, so further in the future then.
Yes.
Alright, a little... Gotcha.
And surrounding him are three figures.
Oh boy.
One of whom is familiar to everybody.
Yeah.
Cayman.
Oh, Professor Cayman.
One of whom you have never seen before, Badrinus, and who just looks very tired. That's the one with the gold hair.
Okay.
Looks like he could fall asleep at any moment. And the other one with the mask, you've seen him before. The name he goes by is anonymously. I'm going to spell it in the chat.
Okay. Anonymly.
I'm just gonna call him
Anomaly, Anonymly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call
You're
him
the original
Alan.
Anonymly!
He is or I should say they are a changeling
Track.
that is part of the Demir.
Mm-hmm.
Tori's
based-
old
yeah.
partner.
Oh shit.
The gold-haired one yawns. It's like, brother, your plan was pretty good. It would suck for you to abandon it like that. And one thing you notice about Anonymly is that they are holding Krozek's knife.
Oh shit.
Malik
There it is.
looks very surprised to hear this gold-haired person call him brother.
Fuck.
Considering the promises you made, is it really appropriate for you to be changing course in such a manner? It's fine. I can just take over, I guess. You and the others. Yeah, they'll probably do more of the work anyway. You guys take care of little bro. I'm gonna go take a nap. And the gold one leaves. And anonymously, without saying a word, stabs Malik in the gut. And again. And again. And again. Repeatedly.
Psycho.
Convinced that the job is done, we should go get ready for that shipment. Thinking that Malik didn't hear them, but considering you're hearing it in his dream, he did. Malik eventually just crawls his way forward. Manages to write that note. And leaves it there, eventually reaching the fountain before he can, as he's going to wash the blood off. You can see him wince more, tears coming from his eyes as he planeswalks away.
All right.
And then you feel the sudden shock of the dream world leaving as he gasps, shoots up, wincing in pain, and then sees you.
Alrighty. What's called? I guess if we could flavor that as she's doing her detect thoughts and she's witnessing the dream, she would also like to cast Encode Thoughts cantrip. You know, specifically to get the image of the three that were with him. So Connor came in, Anomaly, and this other guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's smart.
Malik looks towards you, still kind of wincing in pain. It's like, tell me you saw the note before you showed up here.
It's like, of course. How else would I have come here? It's like, did you specifically leave that for me, or was just for any one of us, and it just happened to be a coincidence that I was the one that found it?
Wasn't specifically for you. Why would it specifically be for you?
Well, considering that everything that's been happening right now, like between what I've seen and the words coming out of your mouth, I don't really know what to believe anymore.
I guess that makes two of us.
So do you mind telling me what the hell happened?
thought I could go back and reveal the plan went about as expected. Or at the very least, say that I wasn't able to fully get to the lot of you, but I was able to force Eliza away. Something. Plans go wrong. Those idiots know that all too well. And the static is back.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
Maybe check the cable.
Let's see. The cable seems to be fine.
Try lowering your sensitivity.
That could help, yeah.
Okay, hang on.
If not sensitivity, noise suppression could also help. It should be on standard.
Let's see. Well, I've tried decreasing the sensitivity.
Okay.
Did that
Still there.
did that help
No.
at all?
It's still there.
No. Yeah, it's still there.
Alrighty then.
Oh, now it's gone. Now it disappeared for.
No, it's
I guess
back
we're
again.
just gonna have to deal with it for now.
We're
Yeah,
just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Just go. Just go.
It's like, but some of them showed up with this lazy brat named Geolis, who called me brother.
Great. There's more of you.
Apparently, there's plenty more. I was told I was the only one. I've been lied to my whole life. Destiny hoisted onto me that wasn't real. I suppose he closes his eyes. Those questions from before. Those doubts. They've been cleared up. I'd like to note the static was adding to the ambience.
Oh.
And when he said that's been cleared up, the static went away.
Yep, it went away.
What the fuck is happening?
I have no idea.
It wanted.
Happy accident.
Yeah, it wanted to add to the ambiance.
It's like,
The amber lamps.
it's like
Mhm.
okay.
So anyway,
Okay, any
A problem for
alright,
later.
yeah, any-
and the answer is very clearly that I was.
so, yeah, so you were being used.
Precisely.
You mumbled there for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went underwater.
He said, "That's weird." Precisely, and I'm going to kill every single one of them for doing it. He goes to get up, but then sits back down again in pain. Once I recover, I guess. Fuck, is this what pain feels like? It sucks.
That's actually one above Heimdall. Usually Heimdall would say, pain is not as bad as I remember.
Yeah, so, like, upon hearing that, she's just like, oh, gee, you may end up joining the human race after all.
No, I'm still a dragon. Apparently does not have a sense of humor, does not have a normal sense of humor quite yet.
Okay. Is there anything around this little house, like any just basic medical supplies?
It looks like there's a little cabinet where he had the medical supplies that he got those bandages before from.
Okay. All right, like anything else like antiseptic or like needle and thread for stitching, anything like that?
Nope.
All right.
This place is run the fuck down.
All right. Yeah, it's like, well, looks like you're gonna just have to tough it out.
Yeah, I was expecting to have to do that.
He's like, yeah, so she's like, so if you, if you insist on going after these other people, then what do you intend to do about Eliza? Are you still gonna keep going after her?
He kind of looks away for a moment. It's like, no. There's that plan. Can't work.
What did you intend to use her for?
He looks towards Bedrinus. It's like, and he says, what I was hoping for was that she would willingly allow the use of her blood eventually. In the true name magic needed, because it's not just my grandfather that it's necessary to have the blood of to break that seal. It's hers as well. Ugin sealed himself as well as Bolas. That's why the seal is as strong as it is.
So no way in and no way out. Or at least that was the intention.
He looks towards the broken machine and mentions that was supposed to resolve part of the issue as well.
And what is it?
He looks right at Bedrinus. A recreation of the immortal sun.
All right. I would actually maybe like to do like an insight check just to make sure he's not bullshitting.
Sure.
Let's see. That would be a 12.
He's not bullshitting.
Bless you. Sorry, that's instinctive.
Nope.
That is so by instinct.
No problem.
That's every time someone sneezes, I say bless you.
That's okay. So you were attempting to reverse engineer it? Like what went wrong? Why did you not get it completed?
Bless you. See?
One of the necessary components. Well, considering who was with you, he probably told you what I said when I tried to collect it from him. Aetherborn are beings made of pure aether. No better source than one. Especially one that has an unignited spark.
So you intended to use him as a battery.
From my perspective, it was a necessary evil. The only way to take Bolas's power is for him to be awakened.
So you risk bringing him back, and risk unleashing hell once more, just that desperate attempt to gain power for yourself. This is a very, very stupid game you're playing.
He kind of looks away. It's like, I would contest that. But he looks back towards Bedrinus. I cannot admit to you being wrong. Not now. Maybe if this were back when I did it before, I would try to justify it or even just not even care. But given what has happened since, one might say that I have gained insight.
Yeah, who else knows about this machine?
I can do you much better. I can tell you every single member of that cult. Other than the other descendants. Because as I said, I was unaware of their existence.
Fair enough. It's like, all right then. All right then. Go on ahead. Tell me who else is in this cult?
One from each guild. You are likely already aware that Hebron is part of the guild.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the cult.
Yes, from the tournament.
As you would also be aware of Arlington's brother.
Balthazar.
Connor Kamen and his adopted brother, Zaricha, are also rather obvious. An Izzet alchemist by the name of Vonda Domine.
Huh? Did you get punched in the gut? What happened?
No.
Oh. You
Well,
have
I
such
guess
fucking
punched in the
visceral
gut in one
reactions.
way.
Holy shit.
I liked her.
Oh shit!
You just realized who that is.
I am fully admitting I haven't committed any NPC to memory. Looking at the list now. Oh god.
There's a couple that weren't on the list that are about to get mentioned.
Okay.
A Gitzerai from Boros named Nerm.
Nerd.
Oh god.
Nerm.
Kids in this game?
I know, but it sounds like nerd.
A centaur necromancer from Golgari named Kotaili. My understanding is her relationship with one of Eliza's husbands was going to play a factor. And yes, that does mean she was one of Sivaris's wives.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Urik, an Arakakra paladin from Orzhov. Of Demir, anonymously. From what I understand, very jealous of your partner's standing in Demir. And from Azorius, we're going to cut to Ika.
Ah!
Okay.
I don't know if I spelled all those right, but
So,
Anonymally.
oh, that's weird.
Uh-oh.
These guys should be.
Huh?
Ika, drop in.
Alright. Yeah.
We are investigating. Isn't it fun?
Oh, the lab.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Token. Hold up. Hold on, I'm trying to get my token in.
Are you dragging by the name and onto the...
Trying to drag it by the
Oh,
picture.
hold on.
It's like,
What's your selection? Is it the mouse cursor or the
I-
hand?
it's a mouse cursor. Now I got it.
Over over
here.
this way.
I got it now.
You're supposed to be over
got it.
here.
Oh yeah. Hold up.
To the
There you go.
I was told this place would be unoccupied. This is the first time you've heard Natan sounding frustrated.
Can I have a look to see if there's anything off about this slab?
You most certainly can. Roll
right back.
ice.
What did you need me to roll?
Roll an investigation.
Oh. One.
What? Did you get a natural 1?
No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
typing it in. 17.
Oh.
So strangely enough, these creatures do not seem to be interfering with your investigation.
These creatures don't seem to be threatening. We can proceed if you like.
The other thing you're picking up on is that there do seem to be little gooey guys around, similar to the one that Ick had previously.
It's like a bully guy.
That is
All right.
odd. And it seems like the main workshop is on the far side.
Let's check it out.
Big hole there too.
So are you going to go that way?
Yeah, let's go that way. Let's have a look to see what's this gooey guy now. That seems odd for an is it lab?
It's not, is it? He actually this lab was actually, I should have specified this, I apologize. This lab was actually more so in the Undercity in Golgari territory.
Ah, okay. Okay, let's have a look in the workshop.
All right, move towards the workshop.
Over here?
Yes.
Or...
Yes.
Yep.
Move a space back, please.
Yep.
Because as you approach, someone comes out of the workshop.
Oh fuck!
Huh? Oh fuck!
Huh?
Oh no!
It's Connor Kamen.
Lizard.
That bitch.
My character
Well-
know who he is?
You have heard of his research before, and I believe it was mentioned to you that he killed Alfred.
My uncle.
Oh.
Uncle Killer.
Natan certainly seems startled.
Heard a lot about this guy.
Rather interesting to find someone like you in a place like this. Someone like the both of you, for that matter. I suppose it's of no interest to me. The trap will be set soon enough.
What trap?
He snaps his fingers. And it's initiative time.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute. What's your initiative roll, Ika? Yeah, you're screwed.
Maybe.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and...
This is why we don't split the party, gang.
I need to roll for Connor and some dooders.
Alright, while you're doing that, I typed in my notes. He snaps his fingers, and initiative happens! 3 exclamation points. Never split the party! Exclamation point. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Oh, Connor's initiative is not good. That's...
Oh.
Okay, so that's in your benefit.
He tripped.
No, he sneezed.
And no one said bless you to him.
Because he doesn't deserve it.
Should I...
Oh!
Oh?
Should I tag Bear, tell him we're doing combat?
Yeah,
he hasn't
probably
been back
don't
for a
do that.
while.
Okay.
I guess probably tagging him would be fine to like let him know. But yeah,
That combat is happening.
Yeah.
There's
We
one
should leave
more
that to
that
the
needs...
DM to decide, though.
Oh my
Not
god.
us.
These initiative rolls are so bad, you guys.
Oh, gee. You too?
These initiative rolls are
Okay,
helping you
did I
guys
do
out for the most
something-
part.
Did I do something in the other campaign with Thistle's rolls? I got 2 nat 20s. Did I just sap everyone's luck?
Your blessing was too powerful.
It's like
Yes, it was.
it's like God got in the way. It's like, you know what, Jordan? You've been failing way too many times as a player. Oh God, wait a minute. I have committed a sin. The balance of the universe has been disrupted.
You fools! You've ruined the natural order!
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you earlier, Jen. I have been placed on this earth to save you all. You know, so you can roll all your 23s and 25s.
Oh, sorry. There was one more to add.
That's alright.
This one did roll decently though. Here we go. I will use the restroom real quick.
Of course.
Alright,
okay,
so 10-minute
so-
break?
Yeah,
Great
let's
time.
take 10 minutes.
10
Everyone, roll to pee.
Roll to pee.
I got a 10.
let's roll.
I got a 21.
You're stupid. Actually, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
You see, the +1 is actually from my proficiency bonus. I'm proficient at peeing.
Wait a minute. What's your proficiency bonus?
1.
Man, is that... Hang on. What level are you? IRL you, what's your level? Because
30.
proficiency. Do we start? Hang on. Is that a level 1 thing? Now I'm curious. Okay, let's do Artificer for the sake of the argument. Level 1 characters have a +2 proficiency. How'd you get a proficiency of 1?
So, I talked it over with the DM. I wanted to put the other +1 of proficiency into my charisma.
Yeah. But your proficiency bonus is fixed. You know, just a general thing for y'all to know. Ooh, sounds like our DM is back.
Our DM is back.
Awesome. We're not going to witness a death here of a party member again, are we?
No.
God, I hope not.
Okay, cool. Because, yeah, I don't think this group can take another bit of heartbreak. Because in both cases... No. Because when Alfred died, everyone was here.
You guys are going to probably find what's about to happen with this combat very interesting.
Ooh, oh boy.
You did mention something like that.
Like, I've already kind of rocked your worlds a little bit.
Wait a minute. You asked us to do D20 rolls at some point.
Oh, let me
I'm
clarify what
excited.
those were, because those are done. Those were Malik's death saves.
Oh!
Oh!
Wait, we were rolling his death saves?
Ah.
Yes!
Fuck.
Yes, but he lived.
Damn it. Next time.
By the way, am I at full health and full shit?
Yes.
I like to think we're all at full health at this point.
Okay.
You are all at full.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Oh shit, I used all my key points.
Well, that's what I was about to say, good to know, because I was like, that last thing of detect thoughts was like, oh fuck, there goes, that's the last of my available level 2 spell slots.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, you guys are just at full
Oh, okay.
with your stuff.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess P-Foul took a bit of a power nap before he left.
Yeah.
You know, that's in character for him. I can buy that reasoning. I like
There
that.
there is a way of making that make sense that I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, in that case, if we're at full health, I should probably roll for some new portents.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to do that. Okay. Boom. Alrighty. Okay.
So I somehow magically saved Malik's life. Great.
So did I. Fuck. Next time.
Cox gun.
I just might.
I have a very, very nasty idea that I'm gonna do. And I'm going to PM this to Gamataki.
Okay.
mind me, I'm just stimming.
No problem.
And I am having to change a little bit of this plan on the fly.
That's alright. That's what a DM does.
Take your time.
While we wait though, anything we'd like to discuss?
What's your favorite fruit?
Peaches.
Pineapple.
Apples.
Ooh, apples are
Yeah.
good. What kind
Yeah,
of
I'm an
apples?
apple.
For me, I think it's a toss-up between Honeycrisps and Pink Ladies.
Honeycrisps
Pink
are
Lady, good.
amazing. Oh, actually,
Those are
funny thing,
great.
guys. Funny thing. I actually went to do a little shopping as I normally do at the end of my work days, but they came out with this sort of hybrid blend between Honeycrisp apples and I think Pink Crips, I think they're called.
Huh.
So they have the crunchiness of the Honeycrisp and the rigidity of the Pink Crips. That's how it's typed. They're okay. I think I would prefer traditional Honeycrisps though.
Yeah, understandable.
But no, like, peaches are incredible, especially if you let them ripen in the proper intervals.
Yeah, it's like, I would say apples would be number one for me. Like, I guess if I was to name my top 5 favorite fruits, I would probably say, like, apples, bananas, pineapples, strawberries, and then, yeah, probably maybe, like, raspberry after that.
Yeah, okay, so for me, it would be peaches, raspberries, strawberries, and then... honestly, kind of a toss-up between everything, but if I had to pick some, oranges and blueberries?
Orangies.
Oh yeah, I also learned something in regards to cheese. Did you know that there's an actual black market for counterfeit cheese?
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Counterfeit cheese?
Yeah, like they would would like do things like so you know Parmesan Reggiano or whatever it's called, right? Like that's the prime type of Parmesan cheese. You can because here's the thing. You can call any cheese Parmesan, but it's not going to be the authentic one. And same thing with mozzarella cheese. You can label it as such because there's like thousands of different cheeses out there, but not only would some of these people inflate the value of these counterfeit cheeses by like, you know, building up their cheese wheel with things with materials like sawdust, but the government has also stockpiled some cheese for the military or private companies to use, and they're recently putting in microchips the size of salt grains, specifically to make sure that, you know, the cheese doesn't get, you know, stolen or reproduced illegally. It is kind of insane.
For fucking
So-
cheese.
Yes.
So do we think that we are ready?
I'd say
I'm
so,
ready
yeah.
when you are.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Gamataki. Do you think you're closer to Midori Park or 10th Street?
I want to say closer to 10th Street.
Closer to 10th Street. All right, then 10th Street is where you'll be?
Oh, memories.
Oh, deja vu.
Memories.
Place
Okay,
your
still over there.
token down.
All right.
gonna attack you. There he is.
Oh shit.
Plans in motion.
So it would seem.
You're up first. Roll a perception.
Alrighty.
Or sorry, roll insight. Insight is what you need.
Alright, okay, insight. Hold on, I thought I pulled my character sheet out. What is this?
Yeah. Hang on.
17.
Oh shit, nice.
Oh, that's good enough. So it sure looks like Malik is there holding Krozik's knife, doesn't it? Unless he's not.
Either way, Gamataki's still gonna be like, I'ma fight you.
He's anonymously.
But yes, you see through the disguise.
Alright.
So, do things.
Alrighty, sounds good. So let's see. Hold on, I just want to. I'm trying to get the ruler tool to come up because I kind of want to measure the distance I have. Okay, there we go. It's okay. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go up to Mr. Anomaly here.
The original anomaly.
All right, and so I have this funny thing called Stunning Strike.
Oh shit! Come on, big money.
Alright. So it does a 19 hit.
That will hit. Roll damage, please.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Fuck him up.
Fucking shit up! See. You're not, okay, you're what I'm looking for. Alright. Alright. That is going to be 5 damage.
5 damage, but I don't think the damage is the main meat of your attack here, is it?
No, because actually, you got to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh, you did stunning strikes.
Stunning strike and poison.
No strikes. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
It's
no,
stunning
no,
strike
okay.
and poison because he has
Yeah.
this.
Alright,
This
I
is
forgot about
an
that.
attack.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
First result is a 10.
All right.
Second result is a 19. The first result will be the poison.
Okay, so they're not stunned, but they do take the poison.
All right, so he is poisoned.
Yep.
Insert Pokemon poison sound effect here.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay,
Alright.
that's good enough.
All right. Then I am going to use my let's see, and I'm going to use my extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to use the last bit of my movement over here because I want to give Cayman some of the jabbies. All right, so that is a 17 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
All right.
Dabblage.
Ooh. Me like that. That's gonna be 9 damage, and he has to make a con save too.
Are you doing stunning strike?
No, this is just a regular attack.
Then he does not have to make a con save because he is immune to the poison condition.
All right, fair enough.
That's right.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. So yeah, I did my stunning strike. I did my extra attack. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Alrighty. So, Tuffy is unfortunately not here.
Miss you, buddy.
So now it's a mystery person's turn, and that mystery person will head over to. Well, it's Malik's hut, but very similar to being in Midori Park. Because I don't have a map for Malik's hut. This is part of where it's a bit more on the fly.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's not your.
Apologizing for.
No apologizing, none. And that mystery person is Balthazar.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
I knew they didn't finish the job. He is going to try to attack. Is he going to?
Map didn't change, by the way.
Oh, that explains why you guys didn't react when I revealed the code.
Yeah,
That's okay.
We're
That's
still in the Gama.
There we go. All right. Let's keep moving.
Still in the Gamataki map. There we go.
So anyway, Balthazar is going to try to attack Malik.
Is it weird I'm kind of rooting for Balthazar here?
Unfortunately, a 15 isn't enough. But he's got extra attack. Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's a 16. That I think is enough.
Yes.
He is going to extra attack. That's also enough. He's gonna roll a couple of DCs. 10 damage to Malik. And Balthazar is also going to do extra attack. Or he's going to do action surge.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
god.
a fighter.
Wait, he is. I didn't know that.
That's a natural 20.
God.
Ow!
Yes.
It's like, yeah, meanwhile, I don't have any reactions.
And that is a natural 19, which is a crit for him. So
Malik, I am
He's
so
not
sorry.
only a fighter, but he's also a rogue fighter.
no, that's
No?
that's not what rogues do.
No. Like, huh? Oh, okay.
So that's going to be it's going to be 19 more damage. Considering how hurt Malik was, Malik is once again unconscious.
Oh boy. Yay.
No sympathy whatsoever for someone who was lied to their entire life. That's interesting.
I
He's
feel
a
kind of
fuck-ass.
bad for him. I just feel kind of bad.
No, I understand him, but his methods were shit.
And he's agreeing with you on that funny thing.
Yeah, but criminal.
But Balthazar does not have bonus actions. But he does have free actions, and he can use it to look at Bedrinas and lick the blood from his blade.
It's like,
Freak.
it's like, it's like, yeah, that's not at all creepy. It's like,
Eliza, I did not have a battle map for the Orzhov Hospital area.
Alright.
But it is your turn. You're not aware that combat is happening.
Right. Do we not have a church, like, maybe, like, an altar area for the Orzhova? Because she's probably out and wandering about there.
I do have a church area that... Oh, you know what? This was what was supposed to be Samhain's base.
Oh. Okay.
Finn, place yourself here too.
What? What? Huh? Shit.
You are here.
Um.
You are here somewhere. This was meant to be Samhain's base, but it does work for this.
Come on,
Okay.
let me... There we go. Okay.
I will say this to make it to where something is happening. Non-binary Eric Hakra.
Oh boy. Do I recognize him?
Them.
Them? Yeah, I said them.
You recognize them as Ulrich.
Arik, what are you doing here? I thought you were out making deals.
What are you talking about? I'm normally more of a healer.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's been a long day.
Do I sense anything off with this?
As Ulrich is stepping forward, since it's Eliza's turn, we'll have Eliza roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Insight is real quick. My insight is a +2. That will be an 18.
And we will say that because Ulrich is not the other one, so we will say that Ulrich always acts on Eliza's initiative. That's a 2. You don't see anything
No, I
strange
said
about-
18.
Oh,
No, I said
18?
Yeah.
Something is definitely wrong.
Are you okay? You looked a little off. Are you okay? You look a little off.
Yeah, I'm fine. Is P-Fel okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He just needed a power nap, that's all.
Good.
Uh,
Good. Just one more thing, though.
Yes?
I'm sorry. And attack time.
Oh boy.
Actually, I will say this is specifically casting a spell.
All right. I do not have counterspell. Not yet, that is.
Okay.
And I don't have any spells that can help with that.
This is a level 1 spell.
All right.
Oh wait, actually, no, it wouldn't be a. I did roll it with advantage. Sorry, it would. Sorry, no, they would just. I'm confusing them for somebody else. I apologize.
That's cool.
Because they were just straight up not supposed to be in this combat. Originally, but I'm rolling with it.
Yeah.
So, does a 17 hit you, Eliza?
That will hit.
It will also smite.
What?
Huh?
Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. My draconic resistance, I can resist that. I can resist radiant damage.
You can, but that doesn't make you immune to it.
Right, I'm resistant, but I'm not immune. So I can reduce that damage by spending a sorcerer point.
That's good. You do not resist the slashing damage coming in now.
Alright.
From the claws. So I am going to roll the damages separately.
Alright.
So the amount of damage that the claws do is only 5. Not that
Alright.
bad.
Alright, so 35.
I need to see what level. My shit's lagging. Cool.
Bah.
I would love it if my shit would actually load in a timely fashion instead of like a booty. Come
Yes,
on!
damned.
Fucking.
Time, don't worry.
It's not my time I'm worried about taking. Because I would be good to go if this. It's just straight up not responding.
Guff, but no, there was a greater evil.
Let's see. Are
I mean, you don't know.
I
Anonymous could be Hoopa.
okay. I think we're back, but double check for me just in case.
Hang on. Okay, I see activity.
Okay.
I do
Like,
too.
so that-
Move the map around a bit. Yep, we're back.
Okay.
Yay!
Audio and
Awesome.
everything. Audio and everything sounds fine.
Hang on.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
I think again. I am so sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened.
You are fine. Clearly, the fates have decided that this particular combat is going to begin with Scuff In case it didn't get picked up, the first attack on Eliza was a total of 14 damage. The second attack is hit, and we're about to roll the damage on that with the level 2 smite.
Okay.
Okay. The slashing damage, because Eliza has used a sorcery point to become resistant. The slashing damage is going to be 7 on that one.
Okay, so
And what is rolled for the radiant damage is 17, so you're only going to take 8 of that.
ow, I am very much hurting.
It's your turn, though.
I look at my bird friend and be like, why?
Call it a necessary evil.
Ice purple. Gonna quicken.
Oh, by the way, this is important. You have shed blood.
Yes, I have. I'm quickening. So, Finn, it's your turn to get hasted.
Oh shit. What does that do again? Hold on.
Haste. Basically, choose a willing creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. The target speed is doubled, it gains +2 to AC, has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an additional action
Hold on. Okay, so +2 AC,
double the movement.
Yeah, hang on.
Maybe paste the link so it can be read instead.
Advantage on dex saves. What's next?
Double the movement.
Yeah, I already got double the movement, don't worry.
And you gain an extra action.
Extra action. Neat. Okay, this actually helps me a lot, thanks.
So yeah, the action can be used only the attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. Alright. So, I have Quickened Ray of Frost. Let me... Will a 21 hit?
A 21 does hit.
Alrighty. So that is 2. So that will be 2d8 of cold damage. Oh. 7. 12. They will take 12 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Alrighty.
Is Amira in combat with us too?
For the sake of expediency on this round, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Peafowl and Bedrinus.
Yeah. Hey, Bedrinus, do you want to go first, or...
Oh wait,
Since we share initiative.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, since you're in this location, you can go on ahead and take this roll.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay. Hold on, just adding something to the notes. Okay, so, first of all, Peafowl is gonna move and say, Eliza! And looks over to Urik, and he's gonna move, and I'm going to attempt to entangle him.
Them.
Them. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. So I'm
Just
going to
because
attempt-
they're a bastard doesn't mean doesn't give you the right to
Hey,
disrespect pronouns.
I'm not doing that to be a dick. I just forgot. I'm sorry. Okay. Entangle them. I'm sorry. What do we do that for that again? Okay. Creature in the area when he casts a spell must succeed on a strength save or be restrained by the entangling webs until the spell ends.
Oh, that a strength save, you say?
Yeah. I'm not confident it's gonna work because my save is really bad.
I don't think it's gonna work either.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's gonna work either. Nah, that's a 21.
All right. Okay.
You do have
so...
another action.
Yeah, I know, but I'm wondering what to do because I was kind of writing everything on that. I'm just gonna walk over to Liza and like, I'm just gonna hand of heal her. So I'm gonna spend a key point for that. Oh, not all of them, you dingus. Okay. So one roll.
How are you doing Hand of Healing when you used your action to cast a spell?
It's not a spell. It's my ability as a monk.
Right, but it either uses your action.
Wait a minute! I already used an action. Okay. I guess I do nothing then. Oops. Here we go.
Bedrinus.
Alrighty.
Balthazar just licked his fucking sword.
Yeah, that's where she's just like, I think she's just kind of just like taken aback, and she's just like, I know Arlington did some fucked up shit, but this is on a whole nother level. And then, let me see. What kind of spells do I have? Alright, you know what? What the hey? Let's try bringing down the thunder. I want to cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Alright, so let me see. Stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. Blasts out in a direction you choose. Alright, so I gotta set myself up so that, I'm specifically... Because I specifically want to target just Balthazar. I mean, I know Malik is already knocked out, but I don't want to be like...
You don't want to give him failed death saves.
Yeah, no. So...
Speaking of which, why don't you roll a d20?
A d20. Okay. How about a 15?
That's a pass death save.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Okay, so... Alright, so just, so like, where I'm positioned right now, just a straight line, that'll just hit Balthazar?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, if it's 5 feet, then it's pretty easy to not include Malik.
Yeah.
Pretty much from just about anywhere.
Yeah, that's where it says, that's where it just says 100 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Yep.
Okay, so in the line, he's gonna have to make a dex saving throw.
Alright. Am I rolling this?
Let me see. Each creature in the line must make a dex saving throw, and depending on what I roll, you get damage on a fail save or half as much damage on a successful one.
Well, I'm asking if I'm rolling this because you have portent.
Oh, oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, how about 11?
I imagine that fails.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'll use the 11 on that one. All right, 8d6, let's go.
Wow,
Do not underestimate lightning bolt.
All right, let's see. Plus. All right, so that's 5. I gotta roll 3 more. Okay, that's 22 lightning damage.
That's a lot of damage. You have singed. You have singed the fish man.
All right, yeah, and it says the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that are not being worn or carried.
Oh, congratulations! You set the house on fire. It's made of wood.
All right.
And you were worried about the sorcerer doing this shit.
All right. So then, all right. So yeah, lightning bolt, the house, and then yeah, I technically already did a movement, so it's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait till like my next turn to see, like, you know, if I can maybe like try dragging Malik out or something.
Which you do have more movement to use if you want to use it.
Oh, okay.
I will say, dragging Malik
Yeah,
will be you with half movement.
Okay, so let me see my current movement. So 30 feet, so half of that would be 15.
You've used 5 feet, so it would technically be 25, but we'll round it down to 10, basically.
To 10. Okay. All right, so I'll take advantage of, you know, him being singed and the fire starting to blaze up. I'm gonna, you know, try and drag Malik out of the frickin' hut.
I will let him attempt an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Okay.
Nope, that does not hit you. That definitely doesn't hit you.
All right.
Man's too on fire.
Meanwhile, do I smell fish burning? Fish cooking?
So, go ahead and move yourself 10 feet, and I'll move Malik the 10 feet as well.
2. Yeah, I'll just pretend that. Yeah, pretend that.
Your goal at the moment is to get basically
Get him out.
Yeah. Get out of quote unquote Midori Park.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. So yep. So that'll end my turn.
In that case, we need to go back down to the sewer, cause it's Ika's.
Oh.
You've got Connor in front of you, and your good ally Natan.
I don't like when you say that.
Why do you not like when I say that?
Mm-hmm.
I will first, like, I'll use an emboldening bond on me and Natan. So. Yeah, I'm gonna use an emboldening bond on myself and Natan, so we get 1d4s on our attacks, and ability check with saving throws. And then bonus action, I am going to cast. Wait. You wanna cast the spiritual weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Second level to attack this guy here. Plus, what's my attack bonus? Plus 7. Nat 20?
Yo!
Double your dice!
So get fucked.
Not again.
Check how much damage it does.
I can't escape these nat 20s.
Good for you. I can't roll them.
It will deal. Um, 6 damage.
Wow.
Roll that again. Roll that again. No, no, no. Fuck that. Roll that again. No, no, no. No, roll that again. Bullshit. Roll it again.
13 damage.
There we go. Okay.
And that's all I can do for now.
Alrighty. That was Ika's turn. Bear is not here at the moment. Ick! Would you say
Wait.
you are... Would you say you are closer to the church, Midori Park, or Tin Street?
I had the map open in a tab and then I accidentally closed it. Hold on, let me grab the map. So, Tin Street, what were the other two options?
Midori Park or Jova?
I'm torn between the park or Tin Street, so I'm going to roll a d4 for that and decide.
Okay.
Yeah, odd number is Tin Street. Okay, Midori Park.
You are closer to Midori Park.
So where am I dropping?
Wherever you want. Bear in mind the stuff that's going on over here with the people. You don't see that.
Yep.
Because that's technically not actually a Midori Park.
Okay.
But essentially, you show up here and you see the scene I described to Badrinas earlier with the blood splatter. Badrinas has the note, so you don't see the note, but you would be able to see the Planeswalker symbol.
And obviously I wouldn't really know that there's any fighting happening anywhere else, would I?
No.
Not yet.
Yep. Well, I'd like to investigate around, like see if I can work out anything about the blood and yeah. I'm going to focus on that before the planeswalking symbol.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
Yep. 14.
You can tell that somebody sort of crawled their way to get to here. Like, they were struggling, and they seem to have finished at where the Planeswalker symbol is before they moved away. There did appear to be something on the ground. You can tell there was a note there, basically.
And do I recognize the Planeswalker symbol?
You can tell it's Malik's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try to follow it.
You follow it. Now you're at the house.
Just pop
The
in with a
house
bunch
that's
of
on fire.
mushrooms.
The house that's on fire. Balthazar is there with a bloody sword. Bedrinus is dragging an unconscious and bleeding Malik, who has been stabbed through who has been slashed open through pre-existing wounds. And shit's going down. I will say that is your whole movement for this.
Yep.
One.
So I still have my actions?
Yes.
Or is that... Yep.
You still have actions.
I'm just reading a thing.
And also, note, the house is on fire.
I mean, that's a non-issue at the moment. Not too concerned about a firehouse.
You know what's funny? That means if Balthazar doesn't get out of there, he's going to be taking 1d6 fire damage.
Oh, is he still in the
the
building? Or?
Balthazar is in the house that is on fire.
Okay, and you guys are outside the house.
Or at least trying to get out.
I would say that you are in the doorway.
Yeah.
Now you could heal Malik.
Yeah, is it? Could I cast Healing Word at him?
You can cast Healing Word, yes.
It's been 20 years since I cast it. Hold on, let me read it. Okay, D4. Actually, he's pretty fucking injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at
I'll upcast it.
we've had
it would help him to not be unconscious at the very least.
Yeah, that would be useful. Okay, I'll upcast it. It was 2d4 then.
Don't forget plus your wisdom mod.
Yep. Oh, that's a good mod too. Okay, shitty rolls, but my mod's good, so that's 11.
Alright, his eyes flutter open as he gets the healing word, and he looks to see the source, and it kind of looks like he blushes a little bit. Anyway, Balthazar's like, "You're helping him now?"
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't even so much as address him. I'm just gonna keep focusing on getting him out. Like, he is not worth my time.
Ick, you still have your action.
Oh, I've got a spare action. I might as well activate my would you? It's the thing that makes the spores happen. I can't remember exactly which symbiotic entity. That's the one.
Yes.
That's an action. Oh.
Yes.
So what does that do?
It makes the spores happen. Hold on, I'll just I expend wild shape. I get 4 temporary hit points and
4 temporary hit points for each level you have in the class.
And it makes my melee weapon attacks deal some extra damage and upgrades my Halo of Spores damage.
Nice.
gonna put a little marker on.
Okay.
And that's my turn because that's an action.
All right. Would you say that at this point, what you call it, that Bedrinus would have noticed that Ick is out there?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yes, okay, yeah. So we'll word this as, she feels Maliking shifting, as she's trying to drag him out. And then, she's like, oh, okay, you're conscious. And that's when she looks and she sees Ick. And she's just like, what are you doing here?
Ich follow.
Well, help me get him out of here. I'll explain. I'll explain later. Yeah, it's like we gotta get him out of here, and we gotta get as far away from Balthazar as possible.
Hi.
It doesn't have movement yet. It will help next time.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Winks at the audience.
So anyway,
Hang on, just
Um,
half eyes.
it is the turn of both Connors.
Oh boy.
So we'll start with the one in the Undercity.
Did I miss there was another Connor?
Yeah. the one I'm
Yes,
fighting.
there's one in 10th Street and there's one in the Undercity.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. It's like, I think like Connor, he plays around with the clones.
Yeah.
Man's fucking Dr. Doom.
I thought he was
Truly.
a lizard, but alright.
He's the lizard. He can be both.
Yeah, he can be both.
Just like how Risk is the Kingpin and Batman.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Connor, I think it's fairly obvious that Connor is going to, he's going to use his bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Ika.
Oh boy.
And it's attacking time. Ika, does an 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right, it is time for him to roll the damage. I need a d6. And I believe with Hunter's Mark, I need another d6. Checking real quick. Yep. That is going to be a total of 11 damage unless you have any responses.
Oh. I'll take the hit.
Alrighty. He actually does not have extra attack.
Ooh.
He makes up for it by there being more than one of him. He doesn't have extra attack. He has extra person. So this Connor is flanking you. Gamataki.
All right.
He's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I don't think that hits.
What is it?
That's a 9.
Nope. Eat my ass.
swing and a miss. That is both Connor's turn. It is now time for Natan. It's Natan's turn. Your good ally, Natan. Now, we all know that Natan's class is Clockwork Sorcerer. Natan, though, is not necessarily the best at being in melee. So he's going to step back. And you know what? Connor wants to save his reaction just in case you try something, Ika. So he's not going to worry about a little magic boy that is casting Chromatic Orb.
Woohoo! Good spell.
Very good spell. It's a very, very good spell. What he got on that attack roll is a lovely, lovely 19. Ika, does that hit you?
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yes, that does.
He is going to deal 3d8 damage to you. And that damage type is going to be cold damage.
Oh.
13.
Can I use survival shield as a reaction?
Yes, you may. You can spend any number of hit dice to reduce the damage. By 5 times the number rolled.
Oh. 5 times 3 is 15. Right.
So you reduce it by 15, which means you reduce it to 0. That hit die is expended. So.
Yep. What happens if it's reduced to 0 this way? It's dealt to the creature that dealt the damage, so it's gonna go to him for that.
Yep, Natan is taking 15 cold.
It's like, no. It's like, well, no you.
And that will end in Natan's turn. it is now the mutants. Can the mutants even... Well, they can kind of. Okay. This one can get here. This one can get here. And this one can get here. So, two thingies are attacking you. That isn't gonna hit you. That also isn't gonna hit you. Like, they are super low rolls. So, this game continues to be afoot with all of these, with it seems like the cult is making a much more directly aggressive move, including revealing some of their real cards. And we'll find out what happens as the revelations continue next time.
Yay!
To
Yippee!
be continued.
Dun dun dun.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Yay!
What a plot twist.
Thank you all for joining.
Sorry for the little hiccups.
Yep, don't worry, we'll beat a poopa.
Absolutely. And we will see you guys next time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.